What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Fan Friday. Today's winner was the Luvdisc Glameow deck. Now, I know this is Fan Friday. We posted, have fun and stuff, but this deck actually saw competitive. It actually was played at a regionals in Seattle regionals. Deck was played by Shaymin-EX ROS, who's really good at Pokemon. He's got second at nationals. I mean, not nationals, worlds. I'm pretty sure he got top 8. Let's see, top 8 in 2015 at Worlds as well. Last year, yeah, with Donphan. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it's Donphan last year, right? If I remember correctly. So Simon, really good player. He decided to have some fun at Seattle Regionals and played this list. And this deck that was actually suggested, the whole 60-card list is what was suggested to play for Fan Friday. That might have been a little bit confusing, but today we're playing Shaymin-EX ROS Luvdisc deck. And he actually made an article on 6 prizes. I'll leave that down below. It's a really interesting article as well. You can read about his experiences and how he aimed to win just one game at Seattle Regional. So let's go over the deck and let's see what's it about. Why is the deck even considered a deck and blah, blah, blah. And let's see what's it about. So we have two kind of main attackers here. Alright, so our first attacker is going to be Glameow. Glameow has the attack called Act Cute. Your opponent puts a card from his or her hand on the bottom of their deck, okay? Other attacker is going to be Luvdisc. Luvdisc has the attack called Heartwing. Flip a coin of heads, your opponent can't draw a card at the beginning of their next turn. So if you hit heads, they can't draw a card, okay? Alright, so we kind of see what's going to happen. We're going to use Victini as well for Victor Star. So that way, if you flip tails, you can reflip one time, which is pretty nice. 4 Shaymin head-ups and 2 unknown for farewell letter. So you might be saying, alright, what is going on? How does the deck work? Well, let's go over bits and pieces before we go over the whole deck. So the goal, okay, so this is how we're going to try to win with this deck. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try to get a red card. Red card says your opponent shuffles their hand into the deck and draw 4 cards, okay? So we're going to put them at 4 cards. We're going to then put down a stadium, eventually put down a stadium during the turn, and use Delinquent. Delinquent says discard any stadium card in play. If you do, your opponent discards 3 cards from their hand, which pushes them down to 1. So now they have 1 card in their hand with Delinquent and red card and discarding a stadium card. And after you do this, you use Glameow and you use Act Cute. Act Cute says your opponent puts a card from their hand on the bottom of the deck. So now your opponent has a 0 card hand. You might be saying, alright, Squeaky, what if they top deck something? They top deck something, they're good to go. Well, we're going to hopefully try to manipulate this with the Trick Shovel. Trick Shovel says look at the top card of either player's deck. You may discard that card or return it to the top of their deck. So what we're going to try to do is after you do everything, do the wombo combo, you're going to use Trick Shovel and make sure that they draw 2 cards they do not need. And if you can do this, so now they have 1 card in their hand that is useless, right? It could be like a Compressor, it could be an Ultra Ball, maybe just 1 energy, maybe a computer search something. You could then start using Luvdisc and keep that 1 card in their hand forever. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep them at 1 card forever and win the game with Luvdisc. Now you may be saying, how are you going to win the game? You're not decking them out. What are you doing? Well, if you notice, we play Hypnotoxic Laser, which poisons your opponent's active Pokemon. Flip a coin, they're asleep. Flip a coin if heads, they're asleep as well. It combines with Virbank City Gym. You're doing 30 damage between each turns because this puts 2 more damage counters. So you can do 30, back to you 60. So you essentially do 60 damage a turn. And if you flip heads, you can slowly just knock out everything on your opponent's side of the field and win the game with the Luvdisc Glameow red card delinquent deck. I know it seems really complicated. It's really hard to pull off, but if you can pull it off, you're pretty much going to win every game. It doesn't matter what deck you're playing against, unless it's Virizion Genesect, and if Virizion gets energy on Virizion, then you pretty much lose. There's a lot of stuff that you can lose to. If you want to read like your auto losses, go to Simon's article. He tested his deck a lot, so I promise his article is really well written if you want to read about this deck. So that's the combo we're trying to pull off. We're trying to red card, Delinquent, Glameow, Luvdisc. That's a combo right there. And if we can pull it off, we're going to win the game. And that's what we're going to try today on Fan Friday. Now, the deck plays 2 Compressor, discard 3 cards from your deck, okay? 2 Bicycle to help you draw 4 cards in your hand. 1 Enhanced Hammer, discard a special energy on play. 4 Laser to do 20 more damage. 1 Level Ball to search for Pokemon with 90 HP or less. 1 Maintenance, shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck, then draw a card. 4 Puzzle Time, which is where this is what shines in this deck. Puzzle Time, when you play 2 cards, you can put 2 cards in your discard pile into your hand, which is really nice to guarantee those 2 cards you need. Maybe you need a laser, maybe you need to keep the wombo combo up, maybe you need a Trick Shovel or something. It's really cool to do. 3 red card to get that, try to get that turn 1 red card guaranteed off, and 1 reserve ticket. Now, reserve ticket might seem like kind of a gimmick, but it's really cool if you can pull it off. Reserve ticket says flip a coin if heads, search your deck for a card, shuffle your deck, and then put that card on top of your deck. And since you play Unown, you can guarantee that 1 card with reserve ticket, which is really, really nice. 1 Scoop Up Cyclone to put 1 Pokemon into your hand, which is most likely going to be Shaymin. 1 Tool Scrapper to get 2 tools off the field if needed. 4 Trainers Mail to look at top 4 cards of your deck and grab a trainer card to help you get that combo set up pretty easily. 4 Trick Shovel. Now, the good thing about Trick Shovel as well is you can Trick Shovel and discard top card of your opponent's deck. Like, let's say you pull the Wombo combo, if you get the Luvdisc, you're starting Hard Weekend. You can use Trick Shovel and make it where their top card of the deck is a bad card. So that way, if you whiff the Heart Wink, they draw a card and their hand is still useless. But if it's a good card, you get discarded. So that way, if you do miss the Heart Wink, they don't draw that good card, like a Sycamore or whatever. So Trick Shovel is really good in that sense as well. So that's really cool. 4 Ultra Ball to get out your Pokemon. 3 Delinquent, which is our only supporter. And this is what makes things difficult because now our draw support is basically just Shaymin. Shaymin, 1 Maintenance, 2 Bicycle, 1 Reserved Ticket, 4 Trainers Mail, and 4 Puzzle Times. That's our really only draw support, and 2 Unown. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, so 4 Virbank City Gym, which is needed because on turn 1, you're going to discard 1, so you need to make sure you have a lot in your deck. 3 Float Stone to give Pokemon free retreat, and only 4 Water Energies, which at first I was like, 4 Water Energies? That's not enough, but once you pull the combo off, they're not knocking you out. You don't need any more energies, which is really, really nice. And so that is the Luvdisc Glameow deck. Oh my goodness, this is such a crazy concept. But today we're going to see, can we win the game with the Luvdisc or not? That is a big question. One more time, go down to Simon's article. It's really, really cool. He actually puts a really cool quote at the end of the article that I want to read. So let's go down this article real quick. So he says, I strongly encourage anyone reading this article to give yourself a break from, okay, don't worry about that. Let's say, don't let your most creative ideas be forgotten, relegated to PTCGO or Saturday League. Even if it's just 1 tournament out of the season, be that one guy with a crazy deck. Shake up that field and have some fun. Now, this is a cool thing to point out. Simon's saying, you know, if you have this really cool idea, you think it's bad, it might be a bad idea, it might not seem that great, go ahead and play it. Go have some fun, at least 1 tournament, see what happens. Now, you might be asking why. Well, I mean, you can test out your deck, you can have some fun, and maybe your deck is actually really good. You gotta remember, if you remember back in, why did I say remember twice? But in Cities times, Andrew Wembold made a Bicycle PLF deck just because he thought it was good. He thought it was good. Nobody's ever tested it before. Nobody's ever played it before. Andrew Wembold played it, and he did really well at this tournament. Now, Bicycle PLF is one of the best meta decks right now, which is amazing. And we don't know this stuff unless people test out these weird and creative ideas. And sometimes it works, sometimes they don't work. Sometimes they do and don't work. There we go. And we only know if people test this out, so you have to go out there, test the decks, and see if they're good or not. So we're gonna see what happens. Is this deck good? Can we win a deck or not with this deck? Can we win a game with this deck? There we go. But hopefully you enjoyed this video introduction. One more time, check out Simon's article. It's really cool. Check out Six Prizes in general. They're a really good website as well. But thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, you're playing against Rose, Vita, G, playing a water and a color deck. Maybe an Archie's Toys deck. That's the best thing I can think of off the top of my head. But it could be anything. It could be maybe Water Toolbox. I've seen so much in Standard, but we'll call heads like always, and we get to go first. So hopefully we will get the first turn 1 combo wombo off, and on to our turn. What do we get? Alright, so there's a Victini and a Unown. Alright, so put the Unown down. We have a red card. We have a Virbank, okay. We just need to find a Delinquent, and we'll be good to go. Put my opponent at 2 cards, and we'll see what happens. So 6 cards coming out, 6 cards, and there is a red dice. Alright, so we are first off going to red card my opponent down to 3 cards, okay, or down to 4 cards. So turn 1, red card going down. We will Trainers Mail, look at the top 4 cards of our deck. We will grab an Ultra Ball, alrighty, and with the Ultra Ball, well, let's use Unown first. I'm going to Pharaoh Letter for the first card, and let's see what do we get off the Pharaoh Letter. There's a Shaymin. Alright, so I guess we'll Virbank, Float Stone, and Trick Shovel. Look at the top card of my opponent's deck, and let's see what is it going to be. A Water Energy, and I'm actually going to keep down top of their deck. I'm fine with them drawing a Water Energy. Yeah, that actually seems okay with me. So we'll keep the Water Energy, and we will Shaymin set it for 4 new cards. Can we find a Delinquent or not? That is the big question. Come on, Delinquent. And, oh, not one yet. We can Ultra Ball. We can Compressor, maybe. Summon Compressor. Discarding a Delinquent. A Laser. And, the other Compressor. Alright, so discard those three. We'll Ultra Ball. Discard red card. And a Virbank City Gym. We'll grab another Shaymin. Come on down, Shaymin. Let's set up for 4 new cards. Can we find another Puzzle Time or a Delinquent? So we'll Shaymin for 4, and let's see what's going to happen. And we don't have it yet. We'll Trainers Mail. Look at the top 4 cards of our deck. There is a Laser. Oh, we don't have it yet. We can maybe Maintenance. Okay, so we'll grab the 1 Maintenance. Alright, so play the Maintenance. We'll put 2 cards in our deck. So put 1 and 2. And let's see, what do we get off the 1? There is a Shaymin. So we're going to Bike for 1. Come on down, Bicycle. We'll draw 1 card. There's a Water Energy. So a Shaymin set up for 3, okay? Come on down, Shaymin. Going to set up for 3 new cards. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, there we go. We got the Delinquent. So we'll play the Delinquent. Put it down to 1 card. And we know the other card is a Water Energy. So if their 1 card in the hand is bad, we might be okay. Now, the bad thing to note is our hand is, it's bad by itself. Like, we really don't have anything outside of this. But we'll see what Rose. Okay, discards a Swampert, Water, and a Muscle Band. So put a Water Energy on the bench Shaymin. We'll retreat to a Shaymin, and we will just pass on to our opponent's turn. Now, we know they're going to top deck a Water Energy. We know that's what they have. Alright, so they're top deck a Water Energy, okay. And the question is, what's the other card in their hand? There's a Water Energy coming down. And let's see, do they have a supporter card or not? Oh, Lysander. Going to bring up Shaymin, but I'm actually okay with this. We can maybe get into the Float Stone. Be okay. Onto our turn. We get another Puzzle of Time. Okay, so we have to think about this Puzzle of Time. What do we get? That is the big question. Okay, so I'm going to press Done. I'm going to put down a Virbank City Gym. I'm going to... do we Bike for 1 or do we Puzzle for a Laser and a Trick Shovel? Alright, so let's double puzzle. Okay, we'll put 2 cards from the discard pile into our hand. And with this, we'll grab a Laser. And we will grab a Trick Shovel. So that way we can see what the top card of my opponent's deck is going to be. So a Trick Shovel, look at the top card of their deck, my opponent's deck. And it is going to be a Water Energy. I'm fine. We'll let them have that. We'll press Done. They can keep that for sure. We'll Laser, okay. So let's see what happens. Tell us they do not stay asleep, but I don't really care too much about that. And we are going to Bike for 3. And let's see, what do we get off the Bike? Okay, Trainers Mail, Trick Shovel. So we will Trainers Mail, look at the top 4 cards of our deck. We'll grab an Ultra Ball, okay. And next turn we can get a Luvdisc out and start going crazy. So we'll keep the Ultra Ball. We'll pass Ultra our opponent's turn, okay. They take 30 damage, 4 poison, going up to, 90 HP left. Okay, so we're looking good. Alright, so they get a card in their hand. If we can get Luvdisc down, we can win next turn. So why did you go into the active, alright? We'll see Ice Beam for 30. Oh man, that could paralyze us here. And oh yes, they paralyze us. Oh man, this could be bad. Alright, so 60 HP left for my opponent. Alright, so we're gonna Trick Shovel, look at the top card of my opponent's deck, okay? And it's going to be a Birch. We're going to discard that. They do not need that Birch. We are going to Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. We're going to grab another Shaymin. Alright, so let's grab... Oh, there's not another Shaymin. Oh, there's not another Shaymin. Oh, no. Okay, so this is bad. If my opponent top decks a card, we're going to be in trouble. Now, we could get Scoop Up Cyclone. So I'm going to grab a Luvdisc. I'm going to put down the Luvdisc. I'm an Unown, and we're going to Farewell Letter for 1 card. Hopefully, it's a Scoop Up Cyclone. Let's see what do we get off the Farewell Letter. Give us something in a Glameow. No, that's not what we want. So it's going to be up to my opponent. What do they top deck is the question. They don't top anything. We win. On to my opponent's turn. What do they get as their top deck? That is the question. Oh, man. Did we do it? In a victory screen, it seems our opponent did not have anything. We took the game. We didn't even use Luvdisc that game. We almost used it, but we were still really close. Man, that was a great turn 1. Getting the red card, putting our opponent down to 1 card, and making them draw into the Water Energy. And the other card was a Lysander. So there we go. We're good to go. But we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second. That one, we didn't even see Luvdisc, but you can see the strategy of the deck for sure. If we would have got Luvdisc down, we could make it where our opponent could not draw a card. Sadly, we did not get the Luvdisc out. Apologize for that, but we'll see what happens in the next game of Fan Friday. We'll see, can we get a win this time and actually use Luvdisc. Alright, you're playing against Deadpool. TA's playing a Psychic, Lightning, and a Colors deck, which most likely means a Night March deck, which could be bad. It could be good. We won the coin flip. They start with Joltik. We could maybe knock it out on the first turn. So on our turn, let's see what happens. Alright, so we have the Laser and Virbank, but Oh, it is a Night March deck. If we get a Laser Virbank, we could potentially knock out their Joltik on the first turn. Alright, so, wow, okay, this hand is good regardless. We have a Luvdisc, Ultra Ball, discard Tool Scrapper, Reserved Tickets. We can red card it down to 4 cards. And let's see what does my opponent decide to start with. We'll press stun, and let's see what's going to happen. Can we beat a Night March deck? We'll find out today, and there is a Joltik. Oh, baby. So we're going to red card opponent down to 4 cards, okay? We will put down Virbank City Gym, put down Victini, Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. Gonna grab a Shaymin. If we whip this, I'm gonna be so sad. We'll grab a Shaymin-EX. We'll put that down on the field. Gonna set up for 5 new cards, alright? And let's see what happens with the Shaymin. 4, 5, and oh, there's the laser. We'll put down the laser. We'll pass on to our opponent's turn. Luvdisc taking a win against the Night March deck. Take that. I mean, regardless, we had a pretty good hand. We would have Ultra Ball, discard the Enhanced Hammer and the Glameow, and maybe set up some new cards. We were looking for a Delinquent, which we probably would have hit, and we were looking pretty good. All we needed was Trick Shovel, but there we go. We took down the Night March deck. We got that knockout, which, I mean, any deck can beat a Night March deck on the first turn if they start with Joltik, which is pretty amazing. But we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second, and we'll see what happens. Can we take a win or not? That is the question. Oh, wait! I thought we were knocking out 40 Pokemon with this. Alright, but here we go. We'll see one more game with the Luvdisc. Hopefully, we actually tackle Luvdisc in this third game. Alright, we'll see what happens in the next game. Alright, putting against NESWUN, playing a Fairy, Psychic, and a Colors deck. I don't know what they're playing. I'm not gonna lie. We'll call heads like always, and we won the coin flip. Now, after testing, I think we're actually gonna go second. I know it seems weird, but I don't want to do like the Wombo Combo turn number 1 and whiff. Okay, this hand's okay, but whatever, this hand's fine. Like if we get to turn 1 Glameow, act cute, red card, Delinquent, and they still top deck like a card or something, then we wasted all that resources. You know what I mean? So I'd rather go second, I think. I don't know. Also, we can do like the whole thing where we get like the red card, Delinquent down to 1, and then they have the 1 card in their hand, and then they draw a card, having 2 cards in their hand. I don't know which is better. But we're gonna go second and see what happens. There's the Energy Evolution. Gonna get Sylveon to play with the Curly Ribbon. Alright, so no Curly Ribbon. Alright, I'll allow that. I will allow that 100%. Seems good to me. Alright, so let's see what else does my opponent do this turn. Well, I mean, our turn is pretty... Okay, Must Spin going down to Eevee, okay. And wait for... Pass on our turn. Alright, so let's see what do we get. There's a Scoop Up Cyclone. So I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard a Virbank and a Water Energy. And this will grab a Shaymin. Come on down, buddy. Let's grab a Shaymin. How many Water Energies? 3 Water Energies. Okay, whatever. We'll put down Shaymin. Virbank. Laser. Trying to put that Eevee to sleep. And Tails. Okay, so we're Shaymin set up for 5 new cards. Yes, sirree. And let's see what to get off the Shaymin. Alright, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got the red card. Okay. We got the Delinquent. Alright. Alrighty, I'll allow it. Yep, alright, seems good. Then they discard, they put 3 cards, they discard 3 cards. Alright, let's see what they decide to discard. Oh, baby. Alright, I'm excited now. I'm excited. We just gotta hope the top card is bad. Alright, so we'll Float Stone this guy. We will Scoop Up Cyclone, pick up Shaymin, put it back down, set it for 4 new cards. Can we find a Glameow and a Water Energy? That would be perfect. Let's see, Shaymin, come on down. There's a Glameow, Luvdisc, Maintenance, put in 1 and 2. I guess we could have kept Puzzle, but whatever. There's a Puzzle, so we'll bike for 3. Alrighty, there's a Trick Shovel, so we'll Trick Shovel. Oh, man. Reserved Ticket coming in clutch right now. Oh, baby. Come on. Come on. Heads. Oh, my goodness. So we can put a Water Energy on the top of our deck. Wait for it. So there's a Water Energy. Okay. So we got the Water Energy. We will retreat into Glameow. We got the turn 1. Oh, my goodness. We'll Feral Letter. Grab the Water Energy. Oh, yes. All right. So got the Water Energy. Put it on the active. We'll Feral Letter again. Okay. And let's see what do we get off this guy. We get a red card. We don't need that for sure. We'll Trick Shovel. Look at the top card of my opponent's deck. And let's see what is it. And it is an Evo Soda. I'm actually gonna let them top deck that. We know they didn't grab a Glameow last, or they didn't grab anything with the Fairy Evolution, and I'm just going to act cute. We're going to put that card onto the bottom of their deck. Okay, so we got the turn 1 Wombo Combo, everything else. Yes, alright, so that's going to go to the bottom of the deck, take 10 damage for poison, and we know they get an Aegis Soda, but we know their opponent didn't grab anything last turn when he used Energy Evolution. Now he can still have other he could have other evolutions. Oh my goodness, he gets a Mega Mewtwo out. Solid. Alright, so 10 damage from poison. On to our turn. What do we get? We get a Float Stone, so we're gonna Float Stone the active? No, we'll Float Stone a Shaymin. We're gonna Shaymin set up for 4 new cards, okay? And let's see, what do we get off the Shaymin? I'm hoping for a Puzzle Time, okay? And we got it, yes, so Puzzle Time, that's great. Alright, so we're gonna double puzzle. Okay, so we'll grab 2 Puzzle Times. We'll grab Scoop Up Cyclone and a Water Energy, okay? So grab those 2. Wait, oh man, I kind of want to grab a Virbank. We got 2 in the discard pile, but I really need to grab a Victini this turn. So yeah, we'll grab those 2. We'll play the we have a laser, so that's good. Tails, okay, perfect. Water Energy, Scoop Up Cyclone, pick up a Shaymin. We'll put down Luvdisc. We'll use Trick Shovel regardless. Look at the top card of my opponent's deck, okay? And there's a Xerneas. I'm fine with him drawing the Xerneas, and we're going to Shaymin set up for 5 new cards. Alright, so yes, Shaymin for 5. Can we find a... Yes, there's a Victini. So grab it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. The only problem is we don't have a way to Shaymin next turn, and I think it'll still be okay. Whatever. We'll retreat into Luvdisc. We'll put down Victini, and we'll go for the Heartwink. Yeah, I think it's a great play. So put that down, and let's go for Heartwink. I was going to grab an Unown, but I think we don't have any Unknowns. Tails, we will... Yes, I would like to reflip again, okay? And heads, alright, so that's good. They cannot draw a card, and we know the top card is a Xerneas, which is great. So on our opponent's turn, they're going to not draw a card, they're going to pass, okay, because they don't have anything. The combo is working. Yes, we did it. We got the combo wombo going on. And we know, like I said, the top card is Xerneas. Alright, they're going to retreat into the Mewtwo, okay, whatever, fair enough. And to pass onto our turn. There's a Delinquent, okay. So, I guess we'll go for another Heartwink. Tails, okay, yes, I'd like to reflip again. And, oh my goodness, but we know the top card is Xerneas, okay? So, on our opponent's turn, how many lasers have we played? We'll play 2 lasers. So, we know the top card is a Xerneas, okay? So, Xerneas in the field. Man, okay, so oh man, we're looking kind of bad, I'm not going to lie to you. So, there's a Water Energy. We'll go for a Trick Shovel. My opponent's deck, okay. Heart Charm, that's fine. They can grab the Heart Charm. We will Level Ball, and let's see what's left in our deck. That's the real question. 2 lasers, okay, and a Virbank, okay. Alright. How many Trainers Mail? 3 Trainers Mail. So I'm going to grab a Glameow just to kind of speed up the process just a little bit. We'll go for a Heartwink, okay. So let's go for a Heartwink. And heads, alright, so they do not drop. Oh, would you like to flip again? No, thank you. Alright, so we won't let them flip a card, okay. So, onto our opponent's turn, they're not going to draw anything. Alright, so we got to find this laser. That's the big thing. Onto our turn, what do we get? There's a Puzzle Time, alright, so go for another Heartwink. Tails, we will, yes, I would like to flip again. Alright, so they get to draw a Heart Charm. Alright, we know it's a Heart Charm. We don't really care about it too much. And the problem is now we don't know what to have for the rest of the turns. Alright, so Heart Charm going the active. We don't care about that. Onto our turn. We get double puzzle. There we go. So double puzzle. Put 2 cards from our discard pile in our hand. We'll grab a laser and a Virbank City Gym. Okay, so now the wombo combo we have to at least flip one of these heads. Alright, so let's go for a laser, and we need to try to take a knockout on this Mewtwo. Tails, whatever. Let's go for a Heartwink, and time to see heads. There we go. Would you like to flip again? No, thank you. Take a 30 damage to that Mewtwo. Okay. Alright, so 30 damage. Okay. Let's see. So, it's going to take 6 turns to knock this out. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gets knocked out. Go back to his turn. So 30 more damage. Onto our turn. We get a Bicycle. Let's go for a Heartwink. Come on, Heartwink. Come on, buddy. And heads. Alright, would you like to flip again? No, thank you. Doing 30 more damage to that Mega Mewtwo. Alright, so 30 damage. Alrighty. So let's see. Onto our opponents. Wait, how many? We have 2. No more puzzles and 2 lasers left. So puzzle. Okay. Alright. Alright. 120. Onto our turn. We get a red card. We'll Heartwink again. Heads, alright, yes, who needs Victini? Would you like to flip again? No, thank you. Alrighty. And also, we can knock out this Eevee with a Spike draw. Alright, so my opponent's turn. Alright, they're not going to draw anything again. Alright, so another poison, okay. Going up 180 onto our turn. It gets knocked out, going to their turn. There's an Enhanced Hammer. We'll go for another Heartwing. Come on, Heartwing. And another Heads. Oh my goodness, we're on a rampage right now. Take that Mewtwo. Get knocked out by poison. Alright, so we're looking good. Now we need to find our other Virbank City, our other laser. So take 2 prize cards, Battle Compressor, and an Ultra Ball. Okay. So we see, oh my goodness, the Eevee comes up. He is tempting us. Man, I really want a Spike Draw to knock out the Eevee. Alright, so on our turn, what do we get? We get the Shaymin. Do we go for the Spike Draw? Do we risk it or not? We can take a knock on this turn. Oh, man. Alright. YOLO, Spike Draw, knock out that Eevee. Alright, so there we go, Luvdisc, MVP right here, Luvdisc. So a draw card, and there's a laser. Alright, so now it's going to be up to my opponent. What do they top deck? That's the question. Here comes Xerneas. Onto our opponent's turn. They get to draw a card, and let's see what they get. What is that one card in their hand? A DC goes to the active, and yes, I am finding this. On to our turn. We can play a laser. Alright. Alright, so laser the active, tells, whatever. Enhanced Hammer, discard that DCE, and let's go for a Heartwing. Come on, Heartwing. Don't let us down. And a Heads. Yes. Would you like to flip again? No, thank you. Poison damage, gonna bring it up to 30. Alright, so it's working. It's happening right now. How much? So 100 goes down to 70. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can't Spike Draw just yet. Because he has 70 HP left. There's a Battle Compressor, and there's a Victory coming down as his opponent has given him the game, but no! Oh, man, all we had to do was flip a Heads, and we would have won the game. Wait, right? Yeah, we would have won the game, and there we go. There's Luvdisc. We did it. We did it. We defeated 3 decks with the Luvdisc Glameow Thinking Bomber. I am so excited. There we go, guys. That is the episode of Fan Friday. Can't believe we did it. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button. That was amazing. I didn't think we're actually going to pull the combo off, but we did it. Amazing. Alright, guys. Hopefully you have a great Friday. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow in Saturday tournament. And I'm excited. I can't wait to Saturday tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun. But thanks for watching, guys. Thank you. Why do I say thank you so many times? I don't know. Alrighty. Bye. Alright, guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.